Dear Inject users, I am unbelievably excited to share with you an upcoming project between Rostami Magic and Guy Del Frate, who is the developer of Enhanced Inject and the architect of Predictions, which is Inject AI. All right. So I'm just going to immediately jump into Inject AI just to show you what it's capable of doing, and then we'll talk about what the user interface is like. On the left-hand side, this represents the transmitter, and the transmitter can be anything. It can be either the fake Google page, or it could be anything else that you're going to use in Inject. And then the receiver, of course, is on the right-hand side. And for right now, I'm going to set the receiver just to be our monitoring page in Inject. Okay, so now on the left, which is, let's say, for example, the spectator's phone, you're going to jump into your fake Google page, which is, of course, this right here. And so once the fake Google page comes up, if you didn't know about this little feature in iOS, if you tap the little kind of like monitor button that's to the left of the address bar, you can always tap the three dots that are down at the bottom here and choose Hide Toolbar, which just makes the URL become that much smaller at the bottom of the screen. So now here is Inject AI. To the right of trending searches, you see the three dots. And when you click on those three dots, once Inject AI has been installed on your account, you're going to see these different options that are presets that you have created for the AI. So let's start with the first preset, which simply says capital. And down below is the command that it has to the AI, which says capital of this place. So I select it. And so now at this point, you would give the phone to the spectator and you ask them to just type in the name of any country. So let's say the spectator types in the word France. And so now, even though the spectator has typed in the word France here on the left-hand side, you'll notice that on the right-hand side, which is the receiver, what was received was the capital of the country of France, which is, of course, Paris. Okay? And that's the beauty of Inject AI. It can take anything that your spectators type in, and it can produce any kind of a result based on the AI arguments and the AI commands that you give it. So now let's try this again. Let's go back to our fake Google page over here. Okay, there it is. And this time we're going to go for the second option that's on the list, which is birthday of. So once I select birthday of, now I'm going to type in the name of a famous celebrity. So let's say I put in Tom Cruise. All right. So the moment that I type in Tom Cruise, normally what would happen is Tom Cruise would be transmitted to the receiver here on the right side. But you can see that what it has done now is it's actually transmitted July 3rd, 1962, which is the birthday of Tom Cruise. Okay. Now, your AI instructions can be very specific. It can, for example, say, just give me the month of this person's birthday, or the month and the day of this person's birthday. So it doesn't have to be as specific as July 3rd, 1962, or even just the year, right? And so now there is this disconnect that's between what is being transmitted and what is being received. Now remember, the receiver can be just about anything. The receiver can be another fake Google page, basically meaning that you can perform Inject AI effects with two borrowed phones. So now let's try this again. On the left-hand side, we're going to go back to our page. Okay, making our way down through the options. Instead of using birthday of, let's do most famous work. All right, and I'm going to use, once again, Tom Cruise. So we'll just type in here, once again, Tom Cruise. We hit enter, and so now, instead of receiving Tom Cruise on the right-hand side, what we're getting on the right side is Mission Impossible, one of the most famous movies or franchises of Tom Cruise. Okay, let's try that again. Going back on the left, we'll go back to our fake Google page. There is that. And so since we've seen most famous work, let's see correction. Now, correction can actually be set as the default for the AI in the Inject AI, which means that anything that people will type into your fake Google page can actually go through the correction AI. So now I'm going to do exactly the same thing that we did before, but I'm going to intentionally misspell Tom Cruise. So I'm going to spell Tom Cruise, right? Watch what happens when I hit enter. And so now on the right side, the AI has been smart enough to recognize that, yes, that's a misspelled version of the word Tom Cruise. And so therefore it transmits that correctly. So now you can actually do this in reverse as well. So on the left side, if we go back to our page, all right. And so as we make our way down through all the different presets, we have an option over here that says typing error. So I'm going to choose typing error now. And this time I'm going to spell Tom Cruise correctly. So here we go, Tom Cruise, right? But now, because we have selected typing error, it means that now you'll notice that what it has transmitted to the receiver is a misspelled version of Tom Cruise. So it just looks like as the magician maybe was rushing, they basically typed in the wrong thing into their phone. Okay, so this is by far one of the most powerful additions to Inject. We can't wait to release this here for you. This is going to be coming out very, very soon from Rostami Magic, and it is going to completely blow wide open all of the things that you will be able to do with Inject. And then finally, just to show you that the right side could be literally anything, okay? So now what I'm going to do is just back out of what we were doing with Inject, and I'm going to just switch over to a browser, okay? And on the browser, I'm going to specify one of our, Inject receiver pages. So let's just do 11z.co/2, okay? There we go. All right. And so then while I'm in here, I'm also going to make sure that the receiver, I'm going to set this to be, let's say, a Wikipedia receiver. So I just select Wikipedia, and that's it. So now, instead of it being a Google receiver, it'll be a Wikipedia receiver. On the left-hand side, which is the transmitter, we're going to go back to our fake Google page, just like before. There we go. I'm going to make sure that the AI has been set to, let's say, the correction mode. So now it's on correction. And once again, the spectator, let's say, misspells Tom Cruise, right? And as you can see here on the right-hand side, it did actually receive Tom Cruise, and that's why we could see the notification at the top of the screen. And sure enough, it correctly did a Wikipedia search for Tom Cruise here on the other spectator's phone. In case you're wondering what the user interface of the new Inject AI is, let me show it to you. Here we are in the enhanced Inject AI interface, and you can see that there is a new option here that says Inject AI. So when you open that up, you can see that there are a variety of options here where you have all the different prompts that you can add into Inject AI. So if, for example, we're looking at the correction one right here, which says the name of it is correction, and you can see the instruction to the AI, which is simply correct any errors in the input if present. If I wanted to make that be the default, I would have to do just simply hit that as set as the default, which means that now every time you come into your fake Google page, correction will be applied every time your spectators type anything into your fake page. Okay, so as you can see, this is a very, very simple user interface where you can add in new prompts to make it do anything you want. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the amazing Inject AI coming soon.